What is going on, my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back. My name is Dude Meets, and today we're going to be talking about the newest Fire Force Funko Pops that just got revealed today, a whole bunch of other new anime pops, Freddy Funkos, Pokemon, and more. So, let's get into it.
This is going to be very entertaining.
Send my love to you. Alright, okay, this has got me so excited, and I can't tell you guys how exciting it was to see these reveals of the newest Fire Force Funko Pops that went up for pre-order pretty much everywhere that you could imagine a Funko Pop retailer would have, and we did see the newest common wave of the Fire Force Funko Pops. Let's take a look, starting off with Shinra, the man himself. I love the design on this. I think they really captured it well with his sharp smile. You guys know I love that look, and if you were in my live stream last night on Instagram, you knew I was talking about that, hoping they would actually capture it on the Funko Pop, and they did exactly that. And they even gave him red eyes when he's in that berserker mode and he activates his pyrokinetic ability. You see the flames around his feet. That's pretty much where the flames come from, and he does some really crazy cool fight scenes, and just his ability is super amazing to watch in the anime. I highly recommend you guys go watch it. It's my favorite new gen anime out there, so I was super pumped to see new Fire Force Pops. And of course, they do have his fire suit on. I guess that's what you would probably call it. Probably something else to call it, but it is nice that they went with that opposed to the orange jumpsuit that you do see him in the as another outfit they could have had. And maybe they'll do that in the future, but I do prefer to see this. I think it's a lot more unique and has more color to it. So let me know what you guys think of the Shinra Pop. Up next is Arthur from Fire Force, and this one is a really neat one. And the first thing that really jumped out to me was the color of his eyes. I'm sure you guys have already noticed he has blue eyes, and in the anime he already does have blue eyes, so it makes sense to see that. But it's neat that Funko's going out and actually kind of updating the look of some Funko Pop characters and giving them a proper color of the eye instead of just keeping it black like they normally do. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it still looks fine even if he had a black eye, like the black pupils. But then again, it gives it a little bit better look, more unique than we've seen in the past. So let me know what you guys think of these new colored eyes for Funko Pops. But on top of that, we do see he has his hood on, which is really cool as well. And of course, his sword in his hand is Excalibur. With that sword, he can actually expel a high-temperatured flame, kind of like a plasma blade. And it's really neat in the anime and watching it. And I recommend you guys go watch Fire Force. It's one of the best new animes out there. It's my favorite new gen anime, pretty much on top of a lot of other ones I've seen so far. And I'm looking forward to the next season soon. But I think they did a really nice job getting a lot of detail and just making Arthur's Funko Pop look really cool. And of course, we can't forget Iris in the Fire Force Funko Pop line. This is a really neat character, and she's essentially kind of the nun or sister of this Fire Force company, and she basically kind of puts these infernals, these kind of explosive fiery demons, to rest once they do kind of subdue it. And so she is kind of performing that symbol right there. We see her hands together, so I think that's a nice touch. They put her in that kind of mold of a design. And then of course she has her uniform on, her drapes, I guess you want to call it. I don't know what they call for kind of those nun sisters, but you understand what I'm trying to say. And I think it is a nice touch. It's just weird that they decided not to go with the blue eyes that she does have in the anime, just regular light blue eyes, kind of like Arthur, and they just gave her black Funko Pop eyes. I don't know why they decided to leave that out, and every other character in the wave does have colored eyes, so it is weird they did that, but overall I think it's a really cool pop. And this next one, a lot of people I saw were super pumped to see, including myself, is a new Maki Funko Pop. And what's really the one thing that pops out to me the most at first is the new colored eyes that we've been seeing on these anime pops, and hopefully we start seeing them in the future for other animes and other pops and for other lines. But she does have these large violet eyes on her, and I think it's really cool. It's just a better look sometimes when you've always seen the same black Funko Pop eyes over and over. And they have a lot of cool detail, including her hat as well, with the Fire Force badge on top for Company 8. And then you can see that she is wearing her kind of a tank top and then her bunker gear for her bottom half. And then you can see the two little flame balls that are on her side, and I'll explain kind of what that means. And with those flame balls, it's basically her ability to manipulate and control fire, and those little flame spirits, I guess you could call them, I think that's what they are in the anime. She can use those to put into weapons and actually control them and levitate them and use to attack or defend. So she has a really cool ability, and these little dudes are really funny. They have their kind of expressions on their face, which I think is a nice detail they put onto these, and they're pretty much just floating around her too as she can manipulate them. And in the Funko Pop, it kind of shows that as well. I'm sure they're attached to her hands, obviously, but it is nice how they kind of made that look. Ooh. After that, we do have some exclusives for the Fire Force line, and starting off with the new box lunch exclusive Shinra glow-in-the-dark variant. This one I think is going to be really cool to see in person, hopefully in the future. It's going to be coming out soon. We just don't have any updates from box lunch as of yet, so there's no pre-orders available for now, but I'm sure they'll update us very soon. But taking a look at this new Shinra pop, it is going to be the exact same mold, unfortunately, as the common. That is a little downside of it. I know they can always change it to something out there because there's plenty of different scenes of him glowing with some type of form of fire around him is going to glow, so it always makes sense. But taking a look at his eyes, those glow in the red eyes, I think it's going to be looking really nice once we have it in hand. And then you do see the flames around his feet. That's going to look cool as well. But the one big thing I want to point out is the actual holographic stripes around his bunker suit. I thought this was an amazing detail put into this because a lot of people, I remember when they were asking about Fire Force pops, they were hoping to see a glow variant of any of these characters for that matter, but they want to see their bunker suits have that holographic blue glow that they have. That's pretty much in the anime, they have that holographic blue look to it, so it would make sense to actually make it glow on the Funko Pop, and that's exactly what they did, so that's a big A+ for Funko on putting that detail in there. Hopefully it looks really nice in person. I think with that blue, light blue glow to it, and pretty much the white I imagine is going to glow too, I think it's going to look really nice. And then we have a Hot Topic exclusive, and that's a new Tamaki Funko Pop. This is actually going to be a glow-in-the-dark variant as well, which would only make sense to have plenty of glow-in-the-dark variants for Fire Force. Just having the name Fire in your anime line or anime name pretty much guarantees you a lot of glow-in-the-dark variants, hopefully in the future. But taking a look at this one, I think it looks amazing. I know so many people are going to be psyched to see this one, and we do actually have some updates regarding when this will release. But let's take a look at this one, and you can see that her eyes are that yellowy green glow. I know I'm mixing up the colors, but that's just the way I look at it. And then we have the flame kind of protruding around her body and everything, essentially to mimic somewhat of a fox, if you guys will remember in the anime. That's kind of how she manifests her flames and gives her that kind of a fox-like ability and her mobility as well. It's really cool to see in the anime. So she's down in that stance and actually has her bunker gear on with the holographic blue stripes around her as well. I think it's such a cool Funko Pop, and the eyes are really nice too, so it's going to have a really nice glow to it. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to turn out with that red-orange glow because sometimes those can be really dark to see, but I'm sure it's going to turn out really well, and a lot of people are super psyched to see this one. This will be a Hot Topic exclusive coming out potentially mid-October. Hot Topic Nerdette gave an update on Twitter that she can actually talk about it now, and she said this will probably come out mid-October. There will be no pre-sale, meaning you cannot go ahead and pre-order it. Once it drops on that date, whatever they have during October, that's when everyone can go online to buy it, and that's when everyone can go in store or whatever release date that they have where it's going to start hitting stores. But all these common Funko Pops for the Fire Force line already up for pre-order. They went up earlier today, and you can pretty much get them anywhere that sells a Funko Pop in terms of a retailer, big box stores or small stores. Kraken's Collection had one of the best deals out there for $36.99 and 10% off with my discount code, and you get free shipping on the entire bundle of all those 4 common Funko Pops too. And I saw some ship dates for some stores showing September, and then some stores are showing December to January, so it's a little foggy. I'm guessing we're going to see it sometime in December, but hey, if something changes, I'll let you guys know. But you guys can pre-order these mainly everywhere now for at least the commons, and we will have to wait for the actual exclusives to come out later on in the year. Now, if you guys follow my Instagram page, or if you've seen some of my past videos, we have talked about a lot of new anime Funko Pops coming out this year, sometime through the fall and winter time, and there was a talk about a lot of these new pops that we could see actually dropping the same time as the Fire Force pops. Now, that includes new Boruto, Naruto, Dragon Ball Super, Ruby Pops, Full Metal Alchemist, Attack on Titan, and more. So it seems like a lot of these new anime pops are projected through the next few months that we could see actual reveals, and then actual ship dates will probably be towards at least the end part of this year or into early 2022. Now, I have been hearing rumors that we're actually going to be seeing some new Boruto pops actually go up for pre-order sometime next week or within the week after that. I would say the earliest we could see is by the end of this month in the very least, but if you guys remember, there was the reveals of the common Funko Pops in the Funko Fundays event virtually on YouTube, and that's when we saw the whole common wave, at least of what we've seen so far for the new Boruto line. We're probably going to see pre-orders go up really soon, and that will obviously show off some other exclusives as well. I'm sure there's going to be the glow-in-the-dark variants of Kawaki and Boruto 2, and probably some other ones that we don't know of as of yet, so let me know if you guys are excited for that, and what other pops you want to see for new anime pops are going to be coming out later part of this year. And with that being said, one of the most favorited exclusives for anime pops is the AAA anime exclusive wholesale distributor. If you guys remember those, there's constantly everywhere now, it seems like, with new anime pops being a AAA anime exclusive, and it seems like they were leaking around some hints towards a new exclusive that they're gonna have. And if you guys notice, I'll have it up here, they updated the color of their actual Funko Pop sticker that they'll put on there when they get new pops in. And this is kind of weird because some people were guessing, oh, this could be a different type of anime, this could be referencing the actual color of the sticker. Some people were guessing different things, maybe Kobe Bryant for that matter, but normally they've had only animation, cartoon, strictly more so anime, but they have done other things besides anime in the past as exclusive. They did talk about they're going to be dropping a new exclusive at 10 a.m. on Monday, and this coming Monday, matter of fact, on the 16th, so a lot of people are kind of guessing what this could be. Well, they kind of provided some information, at least some hints more so on their Instagram page, and they titled the caption of the post saying best day ever and then the date following. Well, I heard from some sources that it could possibly be a new Disney pop, and the term best day ever, the kind of the quote that you have right there, kind of references to Disney in itself. And we've also heard some things from Mr. Popbot on Instagram talking about a new Tangled Funko Pop we heard a little while ago, and it's going to be a Flynn Rider holding his Wanted poster. So that'd be really exciting, but some people are saying, why are we seeing Disney or animation or something that's not anime being an anime exclusive, a AAA anime exclusive? Well, they have done non-anime Funko Pops in the past as exclusive, so it's not, you know, totally different and new that they've never done this before, but it's something they haven't done in a while. But I still think it's cool, and it's interesting that they're actually updating the whole color look of the sticker. I'm not sure if they're going to do this forever now. I think it's just going to play off of what they're doing in terms of themes for these new exclusives that they're going to be dropping on Monday. But that's not it, because it also seems like they're going to be dropping another exclusive on Monday to go along with the potential Tangled Funko Pop, and it seems like it'd be a new Killer Instinct Pop. And the reason I say that is because they had a big hint on their story that they posted, and they said the combo breaker in the actual title of the story that they posted on Instagram. So it's pretty much hinting at it could be Killer Instinct. I don't even see any reason why it couldn't. So let me know what you guys think of it, and I don't really know the color scheme of Killer Instinct and how it plays off the new sticker. Maybe just something new that they're trying and has nothing to do with the color scheme. But the point of the matter is, it's not saying that these are going to be the only two exclusives that we could see, and once these do drop on Monday, as far as we know, it's going to go to most retailers that do get Funko Pops, because AAA Anime is a wholesale distributor, and that means they can sell their Funko Pops for anyone and anywhere who wants to sell Funko Pops in their store. So with all those new AAA Anime exclusives, we could see some new ones that we just haven't been hinted of as of yet, and I have heard that Boruto could be getting their reveal maybe next week. Now that's not confirmed, but it could be a good possibility, and we could start seeing their actual exclusives and see pre-orders go up. And all these other anime ones we could possibly see into this month and maybe the next one as well. There's got to be a lot of space for all these anime ones to go up for pre-order, so I'm not entirely sure if they're going to space them across over a few weeks or maybe every other month. It would take a while to do that because there's a lot of new ones that should be coming out through this year in terms of pre-orders. So there's a lot of cool stuff that's coming, and we'll probably start seeing a lot of reveals very soon. And not to mention, there is going to be a new pop that I don't believe is going to be an exclusive, but maybe there are going to be some other pops along with it that could be coming out maybe about 9 days from now. That's what I've heard so far. I can't confirm what it is, but it could be anime related. And then there is rumor of new Samurai Jack pops that could be coming out in the future too. And for the Demon Slayer pops, they gave us a little update saying that we're going to see pre-orders go up for this during the fall time, so that could be anywhere between September to November. I'm not entirely sure when they're going to confirm the actual date, and it's not entirely confirmed either if we're going to get a pre-order or no pre-sale. But then again, I think Box Lunch normally allows pre-orders, but we'll just have to wait a little while until we can actually see the Demon Slayer Box Lunch exclusives. By the way, we do have some updates for new Pokemon Funko Pops that could be coming out maybe this year, so they could be coming fairly soon, at least for reveals and pre-orders. But we are possibly going to be seeing, like I told you guys in the recent video, new Alakazam, Sylveon, and then it was also going to be Lucario too. Well, there is a little update, and I think I may have talked about this a while ago, but I'll just say it for you guys now. We could be seeing a new Pidgeotto Funko Pop, a Caterpie, and a Dragonite. But it seems like Funko is getting more characters for the Pokemon line, and that's pretty much a good thing, that we can actually start seeing newer characters and not the same old repeat ones and Diamond Glitter variants and then Silver Metallic. So it seems like they're actually reaching out for other character licensing, because I do know that Pokemon doesn't want to give them all up at once. They kind of release them in moderation to Funko depending on how well they're selling, and of course Funko's going to be getting really cool Pokemon and then some that aren't that popular, but it's going to be, you know, one for everyone that does want them, and they'll have plenty of Pokemon to go around in the future. Now we're going to be talking about the new Box of Fun Mystery Pops from the second part of the Box of Fun order, and if you did order one of those, they are starting to ship them out. a lot of people on the West Coast are starting to get them in and unboxing their 3 limited piece Freddy Funko Pops from these Fundays mystery pops, and this is actually really cool. We started been seeing a lot of different variants of Funko Pops ranging anywhere from 1,000 pieces up to 5,000 pieces, and to start off we've been seeing some unveiled, and you'll get 3 per order, so you only get 1 order technically, and you'll get 3 mystery pops included, and each one will be a limited piece. But first one we did kind of see from leaks in the past, we see a new Freddy Funko as El Chavo, and this will be a 3,000 limited piece Box of Fun exclusive kind of Funko Pop. They have the sticker on there as well. It actually looks pretty neat, and then they do show, which is interesting, a new Freddy Funko. And what I mean by that is that they're actually showing a new somewhat of an art series Freddy Funko, and right here they have somewhat of a sparkle star look on the Freddy Funko, a white Freddy Funko, and then this kind of purple blue look of these crowns and then the stars on there. So this is interesting that they're doing this, but a lot of people are kind of upset because they don't want to see any continuation or any more creation of the kind of art series look where they just plaster some logos over a Funko Pop. This is going to be a 2,000 limited piece Funko Pop too, so it is maybe going to have some collectability despite being pretty much just a really lazy design over the actual Funko Pop. Let me know what you guys think of it. I still think it looks okay. I think it still looks cool, but I'm not a fan that they're doing this because it does seem like it's somewhat of a lazy design. But there's one that's going to be really different, and that's a new Freddy Funko as Hercules. And this one actually looks really neat, and it's going to be a glow-in-the-dark variant limited to 1,000 pieces. I wish we kind of had an out-of-box look of some of these. They're not showing any glam of them out-of-box or even the glow on this, which would be interesting to see because I'm not entirely sure what of Hercules is going to glow. I do know from the actual Disney movie that he kind of had that kind of golden glow look, and I know it's kind of hard of what I'm describing, but you guys may know what I'm trying to say. So I'm wondering how he's going to look when he glows in the dark. Tell me in the comments what you guys think it could look like. And on to the next set of Freddy Funkos that we're seeing is the actual new Freddy Funko as Freddie Mercury. This is actually a really cool one. I know a lot of people were super psyched to see this one too, and if you guys remember when we talked about some of these leaked Freddy Funkos for the Fundays Box of Fun, we did see a Freddy Funko as Freddie Mercury exactly like this, but he actually, if I'm not mistaken, had an SDCC sticker and it said limited to 400 pieces. Hopefully I'm remembering that correctly, but it does seem like they upped the number on this one because as far as we know, all these are at least in the thousands range. We don't know if any of them are going to be less than that as of yet. I'm sure there might be some that are going to show up sooner or later, but from what I can tell, because this picture is extremely blurry and bad, he does look like he's anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000, so he's not going to be super rare, but it does look like it's a cool Freddy Funko. And of course, moving on, we have another Freddy Funko, somewhat of an art series. They don't really specify, but that's pretty much what it looks like. This one I'm not a huge fan of. It doesn't look as good as the first one, and that's really not saying anything better. This one's actually going to be 1,000 pieces limited, and this is going to be something that I think people are going to like just because it's more so limited rather than what it looks like. However, that's just my opinion, so let me know what you guys think of this one. It kind of just looks like a somewhat of a drainy tie-dye, and then of course the crowns over it. Nothing really special in my opinion. I think it's just a lazy look. And then of course we have a new Jollibee Funko Pop, Freddy Funko as Jollibee. And what's really cool about this is not only one Freddy Funko as Jollibee, there's 3 of them, and it's going to be a common more so variant of one, a metallic one, and then a glow-in-the-dark variant. Trying to see these images are really tiny with the print on the actual sticker of the box, so it does look like the glow-in-the-dark variant and the metallic one are going to be at least 1,000 pieces. Maybe the metallic one shows to be 2,000, but I will say that the actual common one that we see that does have any kind of like metallic variant or anything like that, it's just the regular look of the Funko Pop, that's going to be 3,000 pieces limited. This has a lot of people excited because it is an iconic looking character of a brand, and people are really going to want to go after not only one of these, but all the other variants as well. And being that they made them even more so limited to the point where they have different variants, a glow-in-the-dark variant of Freddy Funko as Jollibee is going to rack up some money. And moving on from that, we are going to be seeing a new Freddy Funko as HR Puffnstuff. I think that's going to be pretty neat, and he does look pretty cool, to be quite honest. This is going to be limited to 2,000 pieces, and then this is going to be the next one is the Freddy Funko as Marty McFly, limited to, I believe, yeah, 2,000 pieces as well. A lot of people, I think, are really going to want to get this one. Of course, for any of you Back to the Future fans, I know are just going to be a diehard for this one as well. It does look like he's on his hoverboard too, so that is a nice touch. And being that the theme of these boxes of fun kind of play out the whole Olympic look of it all and the Olympic theme going on, they are releasing some kind of athletic kind of Freddy Funkos out there, and one of the ones that we are going to see is a Judo Freddy limited to 3,000 pieces. There's also going to be a Dream Team Basketball Freddy limited to 5,000 pieces, so that's going to be one of the more accessible ones for people that's not going to be super rare. And this one that I'm seeing right here is probably going to be the one I want the most. I think it's so cool looking. It's really unique out of all the ones I've seen so far. This is going to be Freddy Funko as Skull Trooper from Fortnite, and this is going to be a glow-in-the-dark variant limited to 1,000 pieces. Now let me just get this clear. I am not a Fortnite fan. I never was. I really didn't like the game at all, and no hate to anyone who does play it, but for me, I wasn't a big fan of it. But looking at this is the one pop I have in my collection from Fortnite. I do have the Skull Trooper from Walmart exclusive that glows in the dark because it has an amazing skull skeleton look, and that glow looks really nice with the white and the black contrast. And as a Freddy Funko with the scythe in hand, this is going to be an awesome Freddy Funko to get. So let me know if you guys are excited to see this, and especially the glow. And as I just mentioned, since it's an Olympian type theme, they do have some other ones, including the ping pong Freddy. So it's not necessarily Freddy Funko as a ping pong player. They're just going to call him ping pong this, or basketball this. So they have ping pong Freddy, and it looks like he's limited to 1,000 pieces, and that's kind of really hard to read right there, so I'm sorry if I kind of mess that up. And then there is the Olympiad Freddy Funko. That's going to be limited to 3,000 pieces, and then they have a bronze medal, pretty much of an Olympiad Freddy Funko as well, and that will also be limited to 3,000 pieces. And yes, we have another kind of art series Freddy Funko Pop, and this will be limited to 2,000 pieces, and he kind of has a gradient speckled dot look going over his body, and that crown of Funko's logo on there as well. It's not bad looking, it's just I don't think it's going to be a good idea that they continue with this, but then again, let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are on these new art series Freddy Funkos. But up next, we do have one I think is really cool, and I think a lot of people are going to like. This is a flocked Freddy Funko as Wolfman, and this is going to be limited to 1,000 pieces. And this one is actually really cool looking, and really a jump from all the other kind of Olympian type themes that we have going on. So let me know what you guys think of this one, and if you want to get it. This is only going to be available to people who actually purchase a box of fun. So in any other way, shape, or form, you're going to have to buy it off a eBay seller or Mercari seller. This will not be accessible anywhere else. And last but not least, of the Freddy Funkos out there for the boxes of fun, we do have the silver medal Freddy. So we do kind of have a ongoing line of the bronze medal, the silver medal, and then the Olympiad Freddy Funko. This will be limited to 1,000 pieces, so it will be the most rare out of those Olympiad Freddy Funkos. I'm not really a big fan of it because it's pretty much just that silver metallic look that we've seen overused over and over again for other Funko Pops out there. Then again, it's something that I know some people will like and want to put in their collection, and anything that has a limited piece number, a lot of people do go crazy for. So as of now, that's all the ones that we've seen so far. There could be other ones out there we just haven't seen yet because not everyone has gotten their box, and not everyone's going to get the same pop. It's completely random. It doesn't matter if your team won or you lost, or if you bought it in the first batch or the second batch. This is going to be completely random. You're not guaranteed a specific one. Not everyone's going to get a 1,000, a 3,000, and a 5,000. It's going to be completely random. Just keep that in mind. But good luck to everyone who does get a box of fun, and please tell me in the comments down below what you're hoping to pull out of the ones you've seen so far. Well, that is a wrap, my dudes and dudettes, for the Funko news. We had a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Let me know if you guys were able to pick up the new Fire Force Funko Pops and what you're expecting and hoping to see for new reveals for the new anime Pops coming out within the next few months. And let me know, out of all these Freddy Funkos, what was your favorite to see? And I hope you really enjoyed the video, because if you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and that notification bell so you always get notified when I'm dropping a new video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at DudeMeeps, because that's where I post new leaks and other cool stuff as well, so go ahead and check it out. Oh, and as I always say at the end of every video, enjoy what you collect and let other people enjoy what they collect, and remember, always have fun with it. See ya!